Another product to look at, direct participation programs. Might see this as a DPP on the exam. Now, DPPs typically are formed as limited partnerships, LPs. Income, losses, expenses, and profits pass through to the partners, pass through to the investors. The DPP is not a taxable entity. The DPP is not a taxable entity. The reason a DPP, direct participation program, is called a direct participation program is because the investors participate directly in the tax advantages of the program. The DPP itself is not a taxable entity. So any income passes through to investors. Any DPP income passes through to investors. Any losses experienced by the program passes through to investors. Any expenses that can be written off or passed through to investors. Any profits that would be taxable are passed through to investors. Now, DPPs are considered illiquid. There are no secondary markets for DPPs. There are no secondary markets for DPPs. A DPP is designed to be liquidated at a predetermined date. At a predetermined date. Now we're going to see different types of limited partnerships in a few moments, but let's say that I buy into a direct participation program that is a real estate limited partnership. This partnership has been formed to buy apartment buildings, manage those apartment buildings for a period of 10 years. At the end of 10 years, these apartment buildings are going to be sold, are going to be liquidated, and the program is going to be closed. When you invest in a DPP, these are considered illiquid. When an investor puts money in, they should expect their money to be in that investment for the entire period that DPP is designed to exist. Now, types of programs. You could invest in an oil and gas program. Now, what are some advantages here? There is the intangible drilling costs, the IDC, that's a tax deduction, depletion allowance, which is also tax allowance. You could put money in a real estate program. You could put money in a real estate program and the investments in that program go up in value. Or you could get income from rent. Or you could get a tax deduction for interest expenses or expenses associated with the business aspect of the plan. You could get tax credits as the investor for historic rehabilitation or government housing. You could put money in an equipment leasing program. You would get income from the leases. Operating expenses you could write off. Interest expense write off. Depreciation of the equipment could be written off. So all of the tax benefits of the program, all the tax benefits of the programs pass through to the investor.